Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. Good evening, everyone. It's good to have you here at 2K Sports on this Wednesday. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Finley. He's out there with Derek Harper and Bradley. And for the Rockets, we've got Drexler. If you ask Rockets how they've been able to be successful without their stars, they say our guys know their limitations.
And that's an important thing to know, what your role is. And that's what happens when you've got a group of veterans who know what it takes to win, Kevin. Not going to be someone taking over the role of the start, but everybody chipping in and doing just a little bit more.
Now here's Drexler. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Rick Allen gave just a few minutes with him. I asked him what word would best describe their defense, and he replied, intimidation. He thinks their length and capacity to block shots makes teams think twice about bringing the ball inside against them. That should certainly work to their advantage today, guys.
Thanks, Doris. So defense is the key early on.
No, it's not surprising when you think about the great team. So much of their game planning really starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Al Finley. Captain of this rhythm by Drexler. And Drexler picking him up. Finley can't get it to him.
Well, he can't believe that one before. We're using automatic.
Alonzo by Green.
He really needs to hit that consistently, but they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Number 5. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. So it's Houston now. Takes it up. That pulls him layup coming off the feed.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
On defense, the Rockets. Outside Harper. Deflects the pass. Pass to Drexler. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
And the Rockets making a change here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now the Mavericks with it. To the paint. Green. And the layup is good. Green's got his first points of the night.
Excellent anticipation there, Kevin. He placed that pass perfect.
And here's Price. Elijah backs in. The baseline shade. It falls short.
Outstanding job there to contest the shot and grab the miss. That's how you play defense.
With 2 seconds left. Finley can't get it to go. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back in just a moment. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. So it's Houston now. You hate to say it so often, but it is what it is. Another early exit in the playoffs last year for these Mavericks. They spent so much money. Another disappointment for them.
You know, it just shows you how difficult it is to have postseason success, Kevin. It's really hard. Teams like the Lakers and Celtics have made it look easy in the past, but it's a difficult thing to do. I mean, heck, those teams are good Mavericks, but they run into teams that typically are able to have their numbers. They look great on paper, have a great regular season, but then in the postseason, the matchup, you get the best of them.
On the board for Mavericks. They got Derek Harper. He's out there with Finley and Green. And here are the Rockets. 1:20 left in the second. Behind the arc. The shot misses. Now Mavericks take it the other way. We were talking about Dallas in the postseason. How do you lose the label of being soft in the playoffs? And what can they do? Like this is mentioned the word matchups. That's what the playoffs are, matchups. But when you're labeled soft, that's a team label.
Yeah. And sometimes I think that can be understood.
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite slam cam for the replay.
What a high flyer this fella is. I mean, fancy moves like that are purely second nature for him.
If we see something more impressive than that tonight, I'll be shocked, Art.
Yours truly will be too.
Here's Finley. Pulls up from the elbow. Barkley smashes inside. Houston in the lead.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Shot is off.
You can't tee up a layup any better than that. Nice work.
7-second during shot game clock. Still looking down on the scoreboard. Shots 5 on the clock. 4 on the clock. And Finley gets it to go.
You've got to close out with that mid-range jump shot.
Harper is tagged with the reach. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Houston now. Here's Barkley. Slams it through.
And look at how he posed on the rim for a few seconds after that one. That's never going to endear you to your opponents. They don't like that kind of
No,
stuff.
he was enjoying that one so much he didn't want to let go.
Yeah, I think it's something to
Now Finley. Shot, no good.
We'll see if they can make some adjustments at halftime to try to get him some easier looks and get him on track.
And the first half is now in the books. Rockets lead by 2.
And they've played 2 quarters out in Houston. A great game in progress for our HP halftime show. Play hustle from the Rockets. Some great activity defensively, pressuring the ball, coming up with a number of key steals. Clyde Drexler playing with confidence. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And on the other side, the Mavericks also putting up numbers. It's been a hard-fought game, but they've risen to the challenge, really showing what they're made of. A nice contribution by Willie Green. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And that'll do it for us. Thanks so much for joining us here. Enjoy the second half.
And now the start of the second half. Very close game so far. And here are the Rockets now. The least 2. We've got Drexler. So that's who's on the floor for Rockets. Number 17. He's guarded by Finley. The Mavericks trailer. One thing that obviously stands out for Dallas, Clark, the 27 road wins, which was number 1 in the NBA last season. What a great road record. Only 14 losses away from home.
Extremely impressive, and a big improvement from the year before as well, Kevin. They were sub 500 on the road in 09, but last year they played like every court was their home court.
Here's Drexler, and no good. But close to that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Looked like a good call from here where I said definitely some contact on that shot.
And so he hits both. Here's Harper. Not on the scoreboard yet. Right side Harper. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Number 5. Off the mark with the 3 ball. Rockets lead by 4. Number 12. Good from 11 feet out. And so here is Dallas. 6-point game. Here's Harper. Dallas no good that time either. They can make this a 2-for-1 opportunity. Stolen away. Now the Mavericks with it. They trail by 6. Right Harper. A 3. Elijah gets the board inside.
Probably holds the last shot here.
Finley gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's up on the first. And the Rockets make a change here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Harper. A point for him. Here's Finley. And hands off as he tries to beat the buzzer. We've reached the end of the third quarter in what's been an exciting game so far to watch.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. He has 5 points, and he's had a steal in there, too.
And we'll be back live from Houston. Now let's check in with Doris for our spark of the game. Doris?
Hi, Gabby. You look at the Rockets. The spark has been delivered by that 2-guard. He's been a one-man wrecking crew out there for his team as his inspired play has really fueled the fire for his club. Should be a fun fourth quarter to watch, guys.
Thank you, Doris. You know, Clark, give me your thoughts, igniting his team much of the way.
Well, just a man on a mission, Kevin. His goal is not to let his team lose if he can help.
Here's Harper. On the floor for Dallas. There's Finley, and there's Bill Green and Brett. The kick out to Harper. Now Finley. Touch for the defense. The second chance ever. Finley can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Drexler. And laying it in as that one falls through.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You got to bump them and chuck them a little bit as they come through the paint. Make them feel you.
13 feet out. Again missed by the Mavericks.
I think he's really starting to lose confidence in the shot. Those misses are getting to him.
Here's Finley. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's really struggled to get into any kind of comfortable flow here. 0 points this quarter, and he really doesn't look like himself out there.
Put away.
Well, he grabbed that ball right out here to pick it up. That's not easy to do. You gotta have quick hands to do that. Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's gonna make something good happen.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 7. 49 seconds left to the fourth. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Adelman had some advice for his team over that last break. He challenged them to hold on to this lead, saying, quote, "You're in control of this game. It's up to you if we walk off the floor winners or give this one away. Close this thing out like you know you can." Kevin?
Houston with a big group substitution here. A missed three. Rockets on offense. For 3. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
With this double-digit margin, very little can be done to make this contest now. Kevin, not much they can do right now. Time is not on their side.
Harper kicks to him. So it's Houston now. It's a 10-point game.
I think they've sealed this one. Not enough time left to mount a comeback.
Here's Dallas. A 12-point game. It stays here.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Here's Harper. Jacks up the triple. At the line. Here's Bradley. Rockets with the turnover. Now here's Drexler. So you see the Rockets taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here's our Gordon Band player of the game.